So, game number one in this series. In Team Blue, we have Eagles, and in Team Orange, we have Arn Dorf. And your predictions, Retro?
Uh, this is a tough one because based from previous results, I've seen both teams not really looking the best. Just like the same thing for Skill Arena, like in the defense has been happening for, except for that, it just has also been in the offense. So this could be really tough, but I would say, who knows, maybe a tie series once again. How about you though?
Honestly, I don't know, but I'm just gonna. We'll see. You know what? I'll predict after the first match. How about that?
All right, well, fair enough. You just made me to predict this thing from before we get to finish the first match, and not right now. Again, have it to be maybe just a bit easier when it comes to the prediction.
That's true. And also for the viewers, predict in the comments who do you think is gonna win. It should be a close match or like one team game. We'll find out. The clearance right now by Firm tried to
Smooth
he made the
transition.
save. Oh man, Ramsey tried to do something here. The offense throws the ball to the pass, but then Messi tried to clear the ball out, and then the shot right there off the net. Far Firm
Traded
couldn't get
land.
to the ball. Oh, traded lad is gonna score there the first goal of this match.
The touch from Mizzy Easy before he gets bumped, it was so important. He just set this ball for his teammate and traded land with the perfect speed, just coming from behind to go for that touch.
We have 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Nice out of this match. This is what you need, a really fast goal.
We're seeing the boost management definitely lacking for Arn Dorf, but it doesn't matter. I'm Muslim is there for the cleanup, extending the lead by one more goal. Important 50, even though he just had zero boost. And once again, Mini Easy getting very important touches to set the ball for his teammates.
That was a great touch right there, and even greater pinch. I love that goal. Well played, guys. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 here for Andorf in this match. I'm trying to spell their name right, so if I spelled it wrong, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, of course.
No problem. I mean, um, I don't really blame you. I mean, the match is like has been really fast paced, especially when it comes to the offense, especially for Adnorf. They just have been shooting the ball on
Oh,
top, and I'm Muslim, finding the space between the defenders.
oh man, that
And
was
great
great passes
touch.
in midfield. A great touch as well, yes, as you said, and I am Muslim with a great shot to the net. Both of the players of Eagles were on the net, but couldn't save that powerful shot. And we have here 3-0. What a start of this match. With 2 minutes left on the clock, if they can keep up this with a fourth goal,
Another one.
Messi is gonna score here the fourth goal.
They're just shooting the ball non-stop. Their offense is just haven't really been slowed down from the beginning. 4-0 already on the board for Arnold. This is already a great start.
What a start, you know, having 4 goals and winning this amount of goals in the first match can give you a lot of confidence during you know, the series. And we have the demo, and of course this is first match only. Like things can be changed and way better than that, and we can see like a comeback or something for the other team, Eagles.
Exactly, but there is something that I'm really noticing about Team Adnorf right now is that they're lacking of boost in so many situations, but they're still able to get away with it. It's just maybe they're just kind of pushing way too hard. If that's the case, then it must definitely be Eagles. They're not really having their best defense right now.
That's true. Maybe, yeah, maybe not best defense. Maybe it's not their day. Um, like anything can be the reason. But still, here the first game, maybe we can see another face by them by Eagles. Maybe like this is just the first game. bad chemistry or maybe misunderstanding between the players, maybe another phase in the next match. Right now we have 50 seconds left on the clock. We've traded it, trying to do something right there in the defense. Couldn't do much as I Muslim with 2 shots, 2 goals in this
Great
match
pass
so
to
far.
midfield. But Threaded Lad couldn't really find the angle there. Now Mizzy Easy with another clear. Already killing a lot of time. And Eagles are still scoreless. You really get to give them the credits for their abilities to win so many 50s and challenges for Team Arn Dorf right now. They just have been absolutely dominating these kind of plays every time. They're just able to shut down basically any kind of transition that Eagles are having right now.
Yeah, that's true, and a lot of 50-50s, as you said, we've seen from Andorf, and we have Andorf winning first game, and they have wasted a lot of time with that 50-50, in my opinion. A lot of waste time in the last minute, especially. That's what you need basically. Winning 4 goals, you just don't need to rush. Just waste time, and that's it. Like you have good news, which is the winning. And right now, the first match ended up with 9 shots from Andorf, and Eagles have only 3 shots. It's the amount of shots we have in the offense between these teams compared to each other. It's crazy because also 9 shots to 4 goals and 0 goals from 3 shots. You can see here the offense that they had, Andorf.
That's basically because of the 50s and how Ardnorf is just so fast when it comes to those challenges. They're denying every opportunity for Eagles. And also, you really got to give credits for Mizzy Easy. He's just having really important touches and just being really smart about them, being also really fast, and just having these setups for his teammates. It's just every time as he's about to get bumped or just maybe even getting challenged, he's able to put the ball away. Just his other teammate is just always there for a quick follow. We have seen it happening from the first 2 goals for Arnov, and it has definitely been a great thing to have. Just definitely helping the mindset for Arnov right now. It is a very important series for both teams, but for Arnov are looking really solid.
That's true. If they keep up with this performance, let's say, with this character on the field, they can have an easy win in this series. And I'm not sure what is going on, but I think. Can you hear me, Ridro? Because I think I've lost
Yeah,
internet.
definitely.
Or oh, okay. So right now, I think the servers are down, if I'm not wrong. 'Cause in my screen, the game has started with no one is there,
Oh, there's no problem. Maybe you could.
so I have to rejoin. Okay.
A Muslim starting with an early shot and it goes in, forcing the defender to pre-flip, yet is still unable to make the save. And there is just once again starting out with an early lead.
Indeed, actually. All right. I'm joining the match, so I'm not seeing anything so far. So
It's definitely Arnov. We have been speaking of this team the entire time, especially from the start of game one. They have been non-stopping with the pressure and also these shots just every time able to break the defense. And just it has been happening once again. And Eagles still haven't really fixed up their mistakes. It is a really crucial thing to have, especially if you come into a very important series like this. You haven't really won a series, I think for Arnav, but they're just at least having that kind of offense and able to be really speedy and just beat any challenger to the ball. That is just very important to have.
and Ridru, I think I'm having some problems with joining the match, so carry without me, man.
Another great 50 from Easy Easy. And this time it's just followed up with a wall shot. Now traded lad. Trying to center the ball. Great pressure so far from Adnov. And a huge miss in the offense. It's basically gonna be the third man only. But everybody gets to reposition themselves very quickly. It's gonna be Hirika getting bumped as he just tried to find control on the ball. And the Eagles are still scoreless into the series. Now firm. Trying to center the ball once again. It's gonna be easily cleared and a double commit in the offense coming from Eagles. Now it has LTB up to Ferm and he gets completely demolished and Busy Easy with a shot. It's gonna be off target. Now Ferm with a clear off the walls. Time is still running out. And we haven't seen much in the offense from Eagles. So far it has been a one-sided series. Try the lad having to pre-flip out the wall, still unable to make the touch. It's gonna be Busy Easy with a booming clear. Just a bit of awkward plays coming from Arn Dorf right now. Just both players were about to have the ball. It's gonna be an open net. Just everybody was overcommitted for Eagles, and now Muslim is there to punish. 2-0 on the board for Arn Dorf. Everybody was overcommitted, and as soon as they got back, they were still not collected. Nobody knows what to do there in the defense. They haven't really collected themselves up. They still haven't really figured out their positioning yet. And there was Arnor just once again. It's gonna be a read off the ceiling now. Firm almost found the angle. It's gonna be followed up from Ramsey. Two players stuck deep inside of the net, unable to get the touch and keep the ball away from going in. A very important touch coming from Firm. Finally, they're just getting that rating from the offense, having that one goal in game 2 right now. Threaded lad starting with an aerial right of the kickoff. It's gonna be Muslim once again with an early shot, and the defender isn't able to keep the ball away. A quick respond to stay on 2 goals lead for Adnov. The team is not stopping from dominating Eagles. From the beginning, we have seen great aggression coming from Arnov, barely allowing the opposing team to have any chances in the offense or even any shots basically on the net. It's gonna be Muslim trying to get the read off the wall. It's gonna be easy. And again, double commits in the offense. Maybe they're just being way too comfortable. It's gonna be Firm once again trying to set the ball for his teammates. It's gonna be a missed touch in the defense, and Ramsey a bit slow for the follow. It's gonna be threaded lad. What a read from him. Now Raketa winning a really good 50, and there is Fair with a follow. It's gonna be saved from Easy, and another shot from Ramsey. The defense from Aldorf is just insane. Crucial miss again in the defense, but they weren't able to get punished for it. 20 seconds left only. A lot of double commits coming from both sides. And for Eagles, they're just really desperate to get their goals going. Time is running out, and Ferm with a demo. At least just maybe trying to let his anger out, but still, it's just another game for Arnov. It's just 2-0 in this series. The, the defense, it just haven't really improved yet. This is already not a good sign for Eagles. It just Arnov, they have been pushing and pushing non-stop from the start of game 1. And we really need to have something to counter that kind of aggression coming from Arnov. We have seen maybe better offense from Eagles, especially from Ferm, just having really important touches in the offense. And Ramsey was there for the follow, but still, it just has been barely happening at all. So maybe in game 3, it just gonna be able to at least maybe just get a win and just maybe have their hope to tie up the series again.
All right, so I've joined the match. My brother Retro. I can see here. Is this a new game? Start of the new game?
Definitely, it is game 3 right now, and Arn Dorf just took game 2 once again. So for Team Eagles right now, just things definitely need to improve and get fixed.
All right, so one game away for Androv to win, and they win the series. It's gonna be interesting to see how this one ends. Right now, Ramsey trying to rotate to the defense as a shot right there ended up with a clearance from Firm, and yeah, so 2-0. It seems like the better team so far is Androv.
We're seeing maybe just a peak of what Eagles are able to do in the offense in the previous game, but it just only happened when the game was about to be finished.
So how much like what was the scoring line of the last match?
I believe it was T1.
2-1. Okay, that was so close compared to
Yeah,
the
so they
first game.
finally got the first goal, but still, they need to win a match at least.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be
Ramsey with the
tough, but
shots.
they can do it.
Maybe better offense from Eagles right now, but still unable to find anything really scary or just really productive for the other teammates. Gonna be fair once again, just having the ball, just playing it really calm. Gonna be easy once again with a clear. Herika just so quick to send the ball to the orange side.
And the pressure from Eagles. They want to score. They want to win. You can see that on their cars, on their faces, the way they play. It's just showing that they really want the win. The first win can be here really effective and can affect the whole series, but they just need to score and they can win.
It's kind of getting
Oh,
chaotic right there with those challenges. Just has been happening over and over again. It's gonna be just a bit of racing toward the ball. And Treadle Lad isn't able to get the touch, and Herika was there so for the ball for a quick shot. Couldn't really get it on target though. And we were
didn't
almost
see more
halfway into
shots
the
from
match and still scoreless from both sides.
Yeah, I was about to say that there's only 2 shots from both teams, 1 shot each. You know, it's not that good. It's not that much in the offense, but you can see here that it's so
Oh,
close right now.
Ramsey.
Muslim with the clearance, Ramsey missed that, and Firm couldn't block the shot right there by Muslim. Sorry, the ball as Muslim trying to pass here to the midfield, but no one is there.
Beautiful pass from the midfield. Couldn't really find the angle though. It's a really good sign from Eagles.
Oh, the shot right there
Very
is gonna be
awkward
in.
touch.
Oh no!
Oh, nobody was able to save it. A very
Oh
awkward
no!
touch. You can't really blame them for that one. It was just purely behind them. That touch, it was so weird. It just made everybody look very uncomfortable to make a save.
It was so close. I thought that was in, but then apparently that was so close to be saved and clean the ball out. But it didn't, and it went in at the end of the story. And we have here 1-0 for whom? For the leading team in the series.
Oh,
And
what's
right
going
now
on with
Eagles are
those
so
touches?
trying to pass the midfield as
Fair.
Firm is gonna score the first goal here to tie up the series with 1 minute and 49 seconds left on the clock. Anything can happen.
Verb has been a very important factor when it comes to the offense, especially in Game 2, and right now we're seeing it even better in Game 3, just creating these chances, and right now he's having that clean up.
And Firm, that was good play right there to score the first goal for your team. As Ramsey now, Eagles really need the win here, otherwise they're gonna go home with a defeat. And Firm is gonna score after a great pass from Ramsey. That was a genius pass right there from Ramsey to his teammate to score the second goal here to take up the lead by 1 goal.
The mistrust coming from Arnhem just happening out of nowhere. You see the defender was ready to go ahead and clear it, but that backflip coming from Traded Lad already put the ball in a very awkward spot, and the opposing team was so quick to punish.
Man, 2-1. Still here, 1 minute, 30 seconds left with one goal to score here from Arn Dorf. Is, anything can happen right now, even though they need to be very careful. Both teams, I should say. I am Muslim, trying to do something here as his teammate with a pass to the midfield. Mizzy couldn't do much. And what are your thoughts, Rizzo, about the rest of the match? Who's gonna, not gonna say who's gonna win, but just gonna want to ask, what is your thoughts?
Well, if Arn Dorf are just gonna be keep continuing with this kind of problem, like we haven't seen really seen them doing some kind of mistakes in the defense earlier, but right now it seems to be happening very often. So if they can keep playing like this, I think it's definitely gonna be Eagles just gaining back the momentum, just punishing them for these mistakes. We are seeing them trying to adapt to their kind of offensive plays, and just we're seeing much better offense here in Game 3. So if that's keep going on, it's gonna be really awkward for Team Arnor to take the win.
Yeah, that's true. With 30 seconds left on the clock, one goal away from tying up the match, but still here. 30 seconds, as I said, I'm Muslim in the midfield, waiting for a pass maybe from Mini Easy, who takes the ball all the way with him. Maybe a nail dribble to all the way to the net. He passes the second player. Oh, luckily the third player of the team was there to save the ball, but still here maybe to try to
Easy with a
score.
finger.
Traded lad, missed the goal right there, but still the ball in the other team's territory. Eagles away from, like, 1 second from the win here, and it's gonna be Eagles winning the match, and we have maybe a comeback. You never know.
Tragic, and I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to gain back the momentum that Ardorf had in the beginning. We're seeing a lot of double commits and a lot of mistrust happening in the defense and also in the offense coming from Ardorf. Just two players basically on the same ball. This is not something that you want to have, especially like even if you don't commit to the ball, you're still throwing yourself out of position. If the ball gets challenged, it's gonna be two players just out of the play, and you're gonna have the third player back just unable to do much until just maybe the two players would be able to rotate back so he could just maybe go for a challenge. But that is still a really awkward play that I wasn't really expecting to see Arnold to be having, especially after getting back, having the momentum from the beginning, great pressure and offense from all the way to game three. It just everything just went upside down.
Yeah, that's true, and I smell here a comeback. If Eagles, I know that was a 2-1 at the end. It was so close, but I think Eagles played really, really good. If they keep up this performance, I think they can win the next game. And if I'm not wrong this time, I'm gonna sorry, they can end up with a draw.
I think Firm definitely needs to be even more comfortable in the offense. We have seen what he's able to do. That was a very important thing to have for Firm. Like he has been creating a lot of chances for his teammates, and that was, like I mentioned, it was a very important key. So if Firm once again is able to step up, it's gonna be definitely a tie series.
That's true. And right now, one player is missing for Eagles. Um, I don't know what is going on here right now. If they can, in this case, I don't know what we should do, Pedro.
Last time we continued, I believe. Last time we continued to play with 3v2 until the other player could join. Yet that
And
team who had like less players in the beginning actually managed to win the series. Can you imagine though?
oh man, wow, now that should be
Now this
interesting.
can be
But
even
right now,
3v1 right now. I'm not sure what is going on. A lot of
yeah,
players are having some technical issues.
uh, yeah. So should we restart or what? Because it seems like we're not gonna keep up with that. Yeah, yeah. So we need to
So
restart.
yeah,
Let's
we're
tell the
gonna
players to
restart
restart.
game 4 right now. So we're gonna have to wait for all the players to show up. Because if
Yeah.
it was just one player, we could just continue until maybe the player who is having technical problems to show up once again. And like I said, just last time when it happened, actually that team managed to win the series.
Wow. So that means that you don't have to give up. Just keep playing, and maybe you can win. You just need to continue believing in yourself, and maybe you can win.
And right now we're about to restart game 4, so hopefully both teams are going to be full right now, and everybody going to be showing up. It's going to be a very important game for both teams right now. For Arnov, they really need this win to finish what they started. And for Eagles, that's their only hope is just to tie up the series. We have seen a lot of struggles in the beginning, but for game three, they just even though they looked better, still it's just mostly Team Arn Dorf. They're just having a lot of double commit problems, which they never had in the beginning, which is really sad to see how it just started happening just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's true, and I think Eagles, they played a good rotation in the last match. I didn't see a lot of double commits, which is really good, and that was a good thing that helped them to win the last match. And if they keep up with this, they can like win this match and tie up the series. Now I think all the players have joined, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has joined, so we're about to start our game four right now.
Game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Who's gonna win here? One win away from winning the series, but one win away from drawing goals. Straight misses the pass right there to score. That was an open net, but that was not good control right there. As Mini Easy trying to defend with along with traded lads, but he gets demoed. The physical plays can be really effective. That was what they need right now. Eagles to do everything this match and able to draw. And maybe now a shot from I Muslim. He believes to that Mini Easy should take that shot, but at the end that was off the net.
They really need to keep going on with the great pressure they had earlier, but just these double chemistry need to be fixed. And now a mistouch in the
Oh,
defense. It just ended up being an on goal for Arnov. That is just a tragic way to lose your momentum. Just you had everything to be in the bag. Now just it's not there at all.
oh man, that was a mistake right there from Andorf and ended up with an open and easy goal. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, 1-0 for Eagles. It seems like here a comeback for Eagles, but hey, still 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Super Dude, anything can happen. Ramsey right now was lucky where Firm tried to get the ball out as his teammate tried to do also something in the offense.
He's easy with the pass for a clear. It's gonna be I'm Muslim booming the ball up to the corner. This is gonna be able to slow down the offensive plays, which are expected to be coming from Eagles. And nobody was expecting the
Oh,
shot, and Mizzy Easy forced it to free flip twice in a row. That is
oh
definitely
no.
not a good sign at all. Just a complete loss of the momentum. It's gonna be
Oh,
Herika with a follow up.
oh no, Herka with this second goal. Look at this. Mini Easy couldn't clear the ball out. Traded land, not a very good clearance as I Am Muslim was confused right there, leaving the ball, sorry, to Herka, who scored here the second goal for Eagles. And it seems like they are, I mean, more shots, more goals from Eagles led up here to a 2-0 lead, but we have 3 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Who's gonna win? Your comments, please.
And all
So, okay, so his name is Hertza, ladies and gentlemen, not Herka. We apologize for that, but Ramsey with the shot is gonna be
another one.
3-0. Wow.
It just all of a sudden Team Arnaf just looking like a complete different team from what you have seen earlier.
Oh
A
man,
huge
Ramsey.
shift in the momentum. It's like who have expected this? Eagles are just able to gain back the momentum and just maybe even fix their defensive mistakes and just have this great offensive plays.
That's
Speaking of
true,
double
I agree with
commits,
you.
just happened right there.
Oh, the demo and the physical plays again, and I'd like to say something about what you said. It's really okay. Before I say something, Mizzy Easy have something to say here as he scores the first goal for his team, and you know maybe a comeback in this match and to win the series.
Anything could happen. We have 3 minutes on the clock, and we have seen what Team Arnaf are able to do, especially when it comes to the offense. They are able to keep going for shots after shot until they're just maybe even winning by, who knows, maybe 3 goals lead or something. So this team is still able to do way too much in the offense, but we still haven't seen that kind of plays happening in the past 2 games.
And that's so true. And as you said, like the first 2 matches, we thought maybe it was like especially the first match. If they kept up with that performance, they could have won that easily. But then Eagles managed to make great win, and then a great performance so far in this match. And it seems like they are on their way for the comeback and to draw this series. But traded lad couldn't get the pass from his teammate, but he gets the pass to the midfield as I Muslim misses a shot right there with a double commit from Herza and his teammate Firm, and the ball's in the midfield where Ramsey gets bombed by I Muslim.
Time is just slowly running out. Arn Dorf really in need of 2 goals. It's gonna be maybe a 50 and just another
Oh,
follow-up from Arn Muslim, but the ball is just sent away. It's gonna be followed up with even another 50, but this time just completely off to the other side. Now
oh
traded
man.
lad. Maybe off to the back, but nobody was
Oh,
able to follow it up. It's gonna be Missy easy. The center ball, just a great opportunities, but just again, there is no finishing touches coming from
that,
Arn Dorf whatsoever.
yeah, that's so true. Many shots, but no one to finish to finish and to score. And a little bit of if you focus a little bit more, you can achieve that and score a lot of goals. But right now, they need to focus because they don't have much time. As 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock. Ramsey with a clearance, no traded lad with that shot, but backboard all the way to the midfield as I Muslim trying to do something in the offense, but Hertza all the way up for the clearing the ball out for trying to breathe a little bit after the huge pressure from Eagles. And right now, sorry, from the other team, and I am Muslim with 1 minute left on the clock. It seems like Eagles are on their way for the win.
Center.
Oh, traded lad with a miss. Hurts couldn't clear the ball out, but easy with a midfield pass. But no one, sorry, but the clearance, the block right there by Eagles.
You just either win the whole series or you just end up having it to be tied up. So you're not really losing much for Team Aldorf right now to be over aggressive, but still just 30 seconds left right now. I mean, we have seen lots of chances right there, but still they have been getting blocked either all the time or just having these very weak touches.
And that's so true right now. It's 18 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. 2 goals away from tying up this match, and maybe there's still the hope to win the series as 10 seconds left on the clock. Mizzy Easy, not very good, but he passes to I Am Muslim, who passes to his teammate right now. Traded left with a shot. Oh, the miss by 3 of them. Oh my
Oh.
god, that was a miss with 1 second left on the clock. I mean, they can do it, but it's gonna be a genius
Unless a
play.
miracle happens and it's gonna be a kick-off goal where it just bounces
Oh
off the
man.
wall and straight into the net, but it is very unlikely to happen. It is 3v3, so maybe if it was in 1v1, there might still be a slight chance of having it
Oh
happening,
wow.
but Eagles, they
And
are still able to tie up the series, and exactly how I just predicted. If they just gonna keep having this kind of problem going on, then Eagles would be able to tie up the series, and that's what's happened. And also, the same how we predicted it, just from the beginning, it was 2-2, another
oh
tie
my.
series.
Another tie series. We still haven't seen a team that wins all the series, but Eagles, a huge fight. Respect for them. That was a GG from both teams actually, and Andorf showed us a great performance, especially in the last, sorry, uh, in the first game. But then Eagles managed to make a comeback to draw, and Hertza with an MVP, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 1 save, and 2 shots, and that was good game, good series from both Eagles and Andorf.
And they actually proved me wrong because I thought it was like the first game is gonna be the most important thing to have, but it is definitely the adaptability and the way you're just able to motivate yourself and your teammates as well.